Hi, it's Karri Flatla here at Remax Real Estate Lethbridge and karriflatla.com. So it's a sunny December 21st, 2016. The days are about to start getting longer, which makes me happy, and it's the year end, so it's a time to reflect and look forward. And I like this time of year. It's important in business and in your personal life to take that time and think about where you've been and where you want to go. It's been a great year for me personally and in my business. It's grown a lot. We've taken our message to the radio on CJOC and Country 95 and have had amazing response from that medium. So expect to hear more from me in the months to come. You can also expect some other exciting announcements in 2017, but we'll save that for then. I also, of course, want to talk about what's happening in Lethbridge and the real estate market. I think it's pretty exciting and a very positive story. The Lethbridge Economy is the shining star in Alberta right now. Lots of unhappy stories in Alberta right now too, and I want to acknowledge that. And that includes people in Lethbridge who have lost their jobs because of the downturn in the oil patch. And there's some light at the end of the tunnel. It looks like prices are starting to creep up in oil. But we have a long way to go in Alberta. So, I wanted to acknowledge the strain and stress and sadness that some families are going through right now, and just to encourage all of you to help where you can. That being said, the Lethbridge economy is really charging forward on a lot of fronts. We've had a lot of big capital investments announced this year, and a lot of construction activity and a lot of good things happening that will continue to encourage people to move to Lethbridge, will encourage job growth, and all those things that keep the economy humming and our real estate market healthy too. So Cavendish just announced $350 million expansion in North Lethbridge. Richardson Oilseed announced an expansion this year, I believe over $100 million that one is worth. The Crossings over in West Lethbridge near Copperwood continues to expand and develop at a really fast pace. Wonderful development over there, and I encourage you to take a drive through. You'll be really impressed with the restaurants and shops and the housing development over there. North Regional Park in Lethbridge, big project happening there. Destination project at the University of Lethbridge also underway. You can see it across the coulee, and on and on and on. So the good news just keeps on coming, and I think we should celebrate that. And it's a testament to the strength of our city, our workforce, and all the partners who work so hard to make sure we can keep growing. In terms of the real estate market, it's a really interesting story. I've pulled some stats yesterday and today. Year over year, the average house price in the city of Lethbridge, so not the board, the larger board area, but just in the city, year over year, about 3.7% increase in the average sale price, and about 2.7% increase in the median sale price. Now, the caveat there obviously is that there is a danger in these broad statistics and averages, and you always want to make sure that you talk to your realtor about your specific situation, your specific home in your specific location, and what the value is there, because sometimes people will call and say, well, you said the average house price went up by 2.5%, so did my house go up by 2.5%? It doesn't really work like that. It just is an indicator. It's a broad economic indicator for our market in Lethbridge that things are generally stable. The other indicator that's important to pay attention to is absorption rate, or months inventory. The absorption rate in Lethbridge is healthy. Anything under 6 months inventory is generally considered positive if you're a homeowner. So on average in Lethbridge, we're hovering between 4 to 5 months inventory, but then if you start to drill down into the different price ranges, the story changes dramatically. So for example, between $200,000 and $300,000, we have about 3 or just under 3 months inventory. If you're a buyer, you need to keep that in mind, especially if you're looking for downtown south or a great little family home in West Lethbridge in that price point. if they're positioned correctly and they're marketed correctly, they sell quick. Now, if we go to say $400,000 to $500,000, the story flips, and now we have almost 10 months inventory. Anything over $400,000 in Lethbridge, I would consider luxury market, because anything over $400,000, that entire slice of the market is about 10% of all our sales in the city. So keep that in mind if you're a homeowner. If you're not positioned correctly, if you're not being strategic in how you're presenting the home to the market, you could be waiting that 10 months or longer even. So lots of things to consider there. Always talk to your realtor and try and get the story on your piece of the market and your home. But yeah, I think Lethbridge is doing great. I think 2017 will be more of the same. I think the mortgage rules change in October did have a bit of a negative effect on showing activity in Lethbridge. It kind of threw a wet blanket on everything for a while, although we still have people out looking for sure. But it took some buyers right out of the market because it changed the affordability of what they wanted. So when you have to qualify at the benchmark rate, which is significantly higher than your contract rate, it really changes what kind of home you can buy in Lethbridge if you're a first-time home buyer. So some of those people are going to come back to the table. The main message here though is if you're a buyer right now, whether you're a first-time home buyer or not, please go see your mortgage broker and get pre-approved. And you might even have to get a rate hold if you're looking to buy quickly, because interest rates do seem to be going up. I think we've hit bottom, and that's what mortgage brokers are saying. So that's another interesting shift in the market. But as long as the rates go up gradually and we don't have a dramatic increase, then we should be okay. Rates are still relatively low compared to history. So everything is positive, and I really mean that. I'm not the type of realtor that will just blow sunshine. Anyway, I hope that Santa is good to you this weekend, and the sun hopefully will keep shining, and that you're looking forward to a really prosperous and happy 2017. And we'll see you then. Take care. Bye-bye.